Is this the new Gamergate? We talking Gamergate 3. I don't know, but we got to dive right into it as we've been talking about this payment processing situation for quite some time. It's almost as if Collective Shout is the new Sweet Baby Inc. and payment processors are the new Target. They're the new games journalism, right? I mean, for the most part, if we're talking about it realistically, gamers have defeated journalism, right? They've defeated the games journalism. It feels like something's in my eye. Because games journalism is technically irrelevant. There's like what? Less than 30 of them left. All of the outlets are going by the wayside. Kotaku just got sold off again, and they're trying to spin it like some sort of win for them, but whatever. We'll take that. Nobody takes these people seriously. We was just talking about in the last video about how Xbox Era gave a negative point to Wu Chang Fallen Feathers for being Gooner approved. Well, Japan might be fighting back against this payment processor situation. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and shrink this down. You know what I'm saying? Pause. You know what I'm saying? Collective Shout for the first off, Collective Shout has gone private. Okay, they have gone private. They are done. They are finished. They don't want no smoke, and nor should they, because gamers are serious. All right, I don't know if you saw, but gamers just forced Obsidian to take their $80 game and put it back at $70. Okay, that's how serious gamers are. Like, we ain't playing. Okay, we're not buying this slot. We're not doing this. We're not taking no shit. Okay, so gamers are on it. We're fighting these wars. We're serious. Remember back in the day when we used to tell gamers to vote with their wallets and they didn't do it? Well, congratulations, things have changed. And now gamers are going after payment processors because now Japan is allegedly fighting back. This coming from Pirate Nation. Japan started to put sanctions on payment processors, and it's only getting started. And there will be absolutely more. So let's take a look at this. In related news, just in, it looks like Japan's FTC has issued sanctions against Visa on suspicions of antitrust law violations, especially notable given it was previously let off the hook in July 2024. All right, let me try to read this because this is kind of small, so y'all might not be able to. Maybe I can do it like this. Okay. So on the 22nd, Japan Fair Trade Commission applied administrative sanctions and commitment procedures under the Act to Visa Worldwide PTE, the Asia Pacific regional headquarters of the international credit card brand Visa, for suspected violations of Anti-Monopoly Act unfair trade practices regarding transaction terms with its partners. According to the Japan Fair Trade Commission, this is the first administrative sanctions against international credit card brand, including Visa, the industry leader with the largest market share in Japan. Okay, and then here's another one over here. We can take a good little gobble out of that. Looks like some are trying to downplay the recent Japanese FTC sanctions as unrelated to the recent issues with credit card payment processors, thus a nothing burger. Even though, based on the explanations given by the FTC, this would affect Visa's means of encouraging such bans. So some people trying to downplay it, some people trying to act like it's not a big issue. You can see these things right here. That's kind of small, but we ain't gonna get into that. It's reaching, and look at this. This is an official out of Japan, I believe. I don't know how to say his name, but he said, I have received a lot of information from overseas, including Savvy San, tag Madam Savvy, in addition to the Australian group Collective Shout, which has been pressuring Steam to regulate expression. The American group INCOS, National Center of Sexual Exploitation, which has been in existence since 1962, is calling for Steam to strengthen its regulations. There is no longer speculation. They themselves are promoting these as their track record on HP and X. Further, analysis is needed to determine why global platforms and credit card brand related companies accept the appeal of these groups. But since these are the source of expression regulation, the side that protects them will need to cooperate with overseas forces. We will continue to move forward. So here you go. INCOS calls on Steam to remove No Mercy game that glorifies sexual violence. And then, here's the letter. Obviously, we're not going to read all of that. No Mercy has been pulled from Steam following global outcry. We thank Collective Shout for leading the charge. This game encouraged grape abuse. It should never have been hosted. Zarat Games' response trivializes sexual violence. Grape is never a game. Okay, so there you have it. And so I want to make sure that people understand what this is about, because people are gonna try to spin this, and people are gonna try to spin this in every which way, which would be a lie. oh, so you can't enjoy your Gooner games. First of all, I don't play Gooner games. Okay, I don't even watch Corn. You know what I'm saying? We trying to not upset the algorithm out here in these streets. I don't even watch Corn. Okay, and I'm not saying it like I've never watched it or I don't watch it at all. Like I really don't. Like I know that it's a running joke like Atreus is lying, but no, like I'm telling you, I don't watch Corn like that. I don't play Gooner games. You know what I'm saying? It's funny, and I protect people's right to enjoy as much of the Gooner games as they want to. But this isn't about that. What this is about is payment processors deciding what you can and cannot buy on any platform whatsoever, because it won't stop there. I promise you. Even I say this to even like black people who are always talking about, oh, why are you on the side of the whites? Why are you? No, it's not about being on white people's side. It's not about being on the Republican side or the right wing side. It's about power and control. And I know that if you allow one side, one entity, one individual too much power, they will exert that power. Same thing with payment processors. It will not stop with just Gooner games and stuff like that. It won't stop there. I can promise you that. The same way wokies, it won't stop at allowing gay people to get married. Now all of a sudden they want to be able to twerk naked in the middle of the street in front of your kids. For matter of fact, it ain't just about equality for women anymore. Now all of a sudden they're getting rights that you can't have. Look at Uber. Uber all of a sudden rolling out a new feature that allows women to be able to choose not to be picked up or not to pick up men while Ubering. So if you are a woman, no, if you are a man and you out here Ubering around, you trying to give people rides for money, you're losing a significant chunk of the pool of potential customers, all because women are sexist. Right? Or if you are a man and you're trying to get a ride, right? All of a sudden it's harder to find a ride because the only people that'll give you a ride are men. Like, what are we talking about? This is what happens when you give women the power of victimhood. It's the same thing here. If you give the payment processors too much power, and they know they have too much power, it will not stop there. They will continue to exert their power on anything they find distasteful. Even if it's not coming from them, if they can be pushed by collective shout, then there'll be another group. There'll be an LGBTQ group. There'll be a black group. Imagine this. Capcom ends up growing some balls and saying, you know what, we are going to do that remake of Resident Evil 5. Yeah, we are. And the zombie's going to be black. And then Black Lives Matter comes out and pressures freaking payment processors and say, why are you allowing a game where white people get to walk around and slaughter dozens of black zombies? I'm just saying. So y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. As always, may the grip be with you.
Oh, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.